you want to make an extension to your home or build something completely different. I love some of these 22-minute DIY shows that make it look like all you need is like a tool belt and a sledgehammer and you're off and running, when in fact, it's always good to consult a professional. Pull that microphone a little bit closer to you there, Kevin. Always consult a professional, especially someone who might even have some experience as an architect. And here with me this morning, one of the Home and Garden Show returning participants, Kevin Tohill. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Kevin, I want to talk about this because this is a situation. Do you run into that where people think they can do it themselves and all of a sudden they run into like some serious issues? And
Absolutely. And non-permitted work quite a bit.
And it's important, though. I mean, talk really quickly, and I want to talk also about what you've got with DIY architectural because it's really cool. But a lot of people don't realize that when you build something without a permit, it could affect the sale of your home in a way because appraisers may not take that unpermitted square footage into account when they are appraising your home.
It's considered clouding the title. So you do not want to cloud the title. You want to get permits for those projects that are required to have permits.
So if you've taken that 1,300 square foot home and turned it into a 2,500 square foot awesomeness without a permit, you may only be able to sell your home, might only be valued at that 1,300 square foot thing. So that's just one thing I wanted to clear up because I run into that. I see that with people quite a bit and they think they can get around it.
Absolutely. And if you do unfortunately get caught or need to upgrade something that was not permitted, we do help in that field as well.
Always a good idea.
It.
Always a good idea. I want to talk a little bit that this is really cool. These are called accessory dwelling units. And there's a new state law that went into effect this year for second units. Tell me a little bit about that.
The governor passed a new law to allow second dwelling units to help with our housing shortage. These second dwelling units can be rented out or used for family members. They're allowed to have a kitchen, bathroom, shower facility. Different cities and counties require different square footage amounts. What's allowed on the property, you have to require setbacks and stuff, but they do allow them by code.
So, and this is a good thing, especially for those when you've got such a large property, especially or properties that can fit these units on there. Why not? What should be stopping you? It's your property. I think that's terrific. And you've got through DIYarchitectural.com these accessory dwelling units that are kind of almost ready to go.
Correct. We have pre-designed accessory dwelling units on our website. We also have pre-designed garages too, or we can custom design one for you. So check out our website, DIYarchitectural.com, and look at what one would fit your property.
And there's situations too, and especially we have a lot of senior advocates on here. You got the senior center. We talk a lot, and as our parents or our loved ones who get older and it's getting tougher for them to live on their own, but bringing them into the home is one of those things. But the idea, I mean, among other things, an accessory dwelling unit is something like that could be based on what you want, giving them still their own privacy.
Correct.
And their full functioning home with kitchens and everything else, right?
That is correct. And
I would imagine at a little bit less of a cost than building something from the ground up. Is that right?
Correct. So the development fees aren't as high.
So DIYarchitectural.com is where you'd go for more information on that. And of course, Kevin can also steer you in the right direction. I think it's really cool that you could do something custom made as well. Absolutely. I would say also for the kids, the college students and things that are trying to get them out of their own or like you said, and what's really noted here is the ability to bring in a second stream of income that helps offset the cost of your own property, especially with the property's values of what they're going up out here. It's kind of nuts. So it's perfect. So tell me a little bit more, though, about Kevin Tohill. What else you do?
We celebrated our 30-year anniversary. We're a licensed architectural firm. Do all additions and remodels and customs. We're primarily focused on all residential. And we can help you remodel from a simple remodel to a true custom estate out here. And
I think that's really important. Again, hire a professional because those 22-minute DIY shows on your home and garden channels or whatever make it look really easy.
Yes, they do.
Until you actually have to get out the tools. And I remember, this is always a story I think about Kevin, is a friend of mine, his dad wanted to kind of do a little kitchen extension, and he takes a sledgehammer or whatever, just knocks into the wall and knocked over like a gas line. So those are the types of things. This is why you hire a professional, so that things like that don't happen. Or in my case, it'd probably be the water main or something like that. But so I think it's really cool. Now, you're going to be at the Home and Garden Show again this year, the KHTS Home and Garden Show, Central Park, April 29th and 30th. What can consumers expect when they come to your booth?
I will be there along with some of my staff, and they can bring sketches of what they're thinking about doing. They can bring photos of their house and get free consultation of how to renovate it, thoughts to add on to it. They can pick out brochures like the one I brought in today about the accessory dwelling units, along with other flyers, patio covers, outdoor lanais, outdoor living spaces, custom homes, custom estates, additions and remodels. We have all sorts of flyers there and help to answer any questions as well.
That's great. I think about the house. I'm actually renting it right now. We're only going to be there for a few more months, but I guess in the 80s, that big solarium craze that they had.
Yes.
And so what ends up happening is, especially in the summertime, like one half of my house heats up to like 150 degrees. And so if you have something like that and want to kind of get an idea of how to get rid of that and have something a little more sensible, Kevin Tohill and Associates is where you go. So DIYarchitectural.com, you learn about accessory dwelling units. If you got the space to be able to build a second residence onto your property very easily, it's the law. You can do it. You can learn more about that. And of course, what's the best number to call? Is this the number right here? 818-833-1098.
Correct. Or 844 DIY plan.
How easy is that? Kevin Tohill and Associates Architecture. Thank you so much for stopping by, and best of luck and success at the Home and Garden Show.
Thank you so much.
You bet.